дабстеп многоярд. Мог тебя отдать, но ты не моя. Тогда эти пацаны посчитают потери. Самые нули погибают на сцене. Снова один, прогуляюсь без денег. Заливай один, пацан.
Hello, Assalamualaikum guys. Bersama aku dalam channel #MrZorro petasss game. Welcome dalam hogwartslegacy part 9. Alhamdulillah part 7 dengan part 8 sambutan dengan yang terbaik. Thank you so much pada korang yang hadir, yang like, yang share video aku. Thank you so much. Aku ucapkan terima kasih banyak-banyak pada korang semua. Siapa yang baru dalam channel MrZorro, aku harap korang subscribe channel aku and turn on button lonceng supaya korang dapat notification setiap video yang MrZorro post. Yang siapa yang hadir setiap video yang aku post ni, korang memang terbaik. I love you guys. So hari ni kita nak sambung sebelum part 9 pula. Mungkin part ni lagi baik lah, lagi korang rasa seronok menengoknya. InsyaAllah. And aku harap korang jaga solat and jangan tinggal solat kan. Let's go. Sekarang kita dah sambung kita punya game. Alright guys, so ini dah, kita dah kembali semula dekat game Hogwartslegacy ni.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Yelah, apa-apa je lah. Sekarang ni kita kena tunggu. So korang nampak kan, korang nampak ni lobang-lobang ni, bulat-bulat semua ni. Korang nampak batang penyapu banyak-banyak kat sini dah parking ni. Ini tak lain tak bukan ni, mesti kena pergi tidur je gini. Belum tu kita kena tunggu dulu. Kita tidur sini guys. Diorang semua dah sampai. Ini pukul berapa ni? Ini tak lain tak bukan ni, mesti pukul 4 pagi ni. Let's go.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up,
Up!
up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Okay, aku rasa ini kita punya masa untuk belajar. Up!
Up!
Inilah masanya guys.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Okay, sekarang aku dah boleh kontrol dia. Hey, nice guys. Korang nampak tak kita tengah berenang ni? Kita tengah terbang ni. Ya, aku tak sangka kita boleh terbang.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Wah, semudah itu saja.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Alright, sekarang
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
okay, tekan R2, right?
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Yap.
Brilliant!
Wih guys, kita dah terbang. Ini yang aku mahukan.
The old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Inilah aku menanti-nantikan. Part ni lah yang aku menanti-nantikan selama ni, untuk terbang di sekeliling Hogwarts School ni guys. So hajat aku dah tertunai sekarang ni.
Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Adakah kita harus berlawan dengan dia? Tak perlu. Sekarang ni tugas kita untuk lalu lubang-lubang apa ni, benda bulat-bulat ni, circle-circle ni.
Ha, good.
Mudah. Sungguh mudah je ya geng. Tak susah pun. Aku boleh kontrol dengan mudah. Yes. Apa pula kau nak?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
We won't get trouble. I like the sound. Okay, let's go.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the
kita follow dia.
headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Wih, mantap siut. Seronoknya
Nice to
terbang.
get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know.
Macam mana boleh laju?
Forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Boleh tambah speed guys. Boleh tambah speed. Let's go. Kita tambah speed. Pecut. Cut.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Wih guys, stadium. Stadium apa tu? Cuba kau bagi tahu stadium apa. Tinggalkan kat komen, aku tak tahu stadium apa tu.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour.
Oh, sedikit lag dekat situ. Maafkan aku guys. Yes, sekarang kita nak patah balik semula dekat tempat asal kita tadi, sebelum kita terbang tadi. Aku sampai. Oh, pecut lagi tu. Selesai.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I wish you had a good rubber. Yep.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Wah guys. Nampaknya kita boleh beli brooms. Brooms. Dah macam punya motor. Broom. Menarik. Sekarang kita dah level 12, 32 horsepower. Horsepower SP. Tiba-tiba horsepower pula dah.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Okay. Nampaknya gayanya kita akan jumpa Sebastian sekejap lagi. Kita ada kerja.
I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Wah, ini ada ganjaran.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Nampaknya aku rasa kita akan jumpa Sebastian dulu. Sebab semua macam yang mana yang main mission Aku rasa Sebastian dengan Professor Weasley tu je kan. Aku rasa lah. So yang ni, meet with Professor Weasley, meet Sebastian. Okay, jadi kita akan jumpa Sebastian, and then baru kita jumpa Professor Weasley lah. Selepas Professor Weasley, kita akan pergi meet Agent Poppen apa Tapi nampak gayanya jauh Aku rasa kita patut fast travel je lah guys. Tak payah nak menyusah-menyusahkan kita. And fast travel dia dekat sini. Let's go, kita tengok belah mana yang dekat. Aku rasa yang ni yang dekat. Yes. Sekarang kita dah fast travel. Thank you so much pada korang yang hadir dalam episode part ni guys. Aku harap korang like video ni dan jangan lupa share. And tinggalkan komen-komen korang yang menarik dekat bawah jikalau korang ada nampak sesuatu yang menarik. So let's go. Kita pergi jumpa Sebastian. Where are you Sebastian? Wait, alamak, kena tunggu pula. Tak apalah, kita tunggu dulu. Amboi, udah malam nunggunya weh. Bapau lamanya. Mana Sebastian ni?
Might some kind soul help me?
Dah menghilang kau Oh, okay.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Alright, so kita nak ikut Sebastian pergi tempat yang lebih
secret passage just here.
Secret.
It's well disguised.
Aku tak tahu dia nak bawa pergi mana, tapi kita akan follow. Tapi jangan dia game aku sudah. Kalau dia game aku game dia punya acik dia, makcik dia, cicik dia, semua kita game. Apa ni doh? Dia bagi aku masuk seorang guys. Dia bagi kita masuk seorang-seorang.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Aku tak peduli sangat apa yang dia cakap. Yang aku peduli tu kita masuk seorang-seorang tadi. Macam mana dia boleh ada dekat sini? Terlalu pantas. Aku rasa ni adik-beradik dengan Minato Namikaze ni. Minato Namikaze.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous. It does sound dangerous. Aku rasa yang ni je lah.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Wah, aku minat spell ni sebab dia huruf Z Zorro. Hey, nice lah. Let's go, kita try spell baru ni. Apa yang hebat sangat? Mojo. Alright. Tu sungguh senang
Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candles.
Yang mana tadi Oh, yang ni aku rasa kita tukar dengan yang okay. So let's go.
Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Accio.
Ini Accio salah.
Confringo. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Wah, kita boleh hidupkan api dekat situ. Mudah sungguh Lepas ni kalau nak hidupkan api,
well done.
Guna je benda ni. Sekarang ni mari kita bersembang semula dengan dia. Sebelum tu sabar sebelum aku sembang dengan dia lebih panjang, baik aku kan ada something kat sini. Sesuatu yang tak disangka. Alamak, full pula. Harun. Harun. Macam mana aku terpaksa lah guys. Aku kena buang dulu kita punya. Aku rasa benda-benda ni kot terlalu banyak sangat. Apa kata aku buang je lah. Kita try destroy satu. Tengok apa jadi. Boleh tak aku ambil? Sebab aku dah lupa dah cara-cara untuk beri kekosongan. Okey, betul. Sekarang ni aku rasa kita buang 3 Kita destroykan 3 barang, iaitu topi ni macam okey, satu spek mata yang harga murah-murah tak ada. Glove yang alamak, glove yang bawah-bawah ni kita jual pun RM90 tak apalah. Sabar. Ni okey kot. Kita pakai inilah. Jap, mana? Yang ni kita jual. So lagi satu. Lagi satu barang. Aku nak letak barang yang murah-murah. Yang kita jual pun tak ada untung. Mahal tu jubah ni. Jubah kau. Alamak, kalau macam tu aku terpaksa lah buang glove glove ni lagi satu. Tak nak spek. Wah, masalah spek tu pun power dul. Ui, itu mahal tu nak jual dul. Mahal. Tak apalah, kita buang ni je lah. Banyak-banyak sangat, bukan lawa kan. Mana yang murah? Aku jual yang ni lah. Jual pula, aku destroy yang tu lah. Okay, settle. Let's go, kita ambil semula barang-barang yang kita ni. Nice. Alamak, ada pula item-item yang sebegitu ya. Jom kita sembang balik dengan Sebastian ni. Apa lagi dia nak sembang?
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
It's almost too much. I'm ready for more spell like this. Yes, of course kita ready guys.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'll be glad to. I don't want to. Okay.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I'm tell you the truth, I'm not ready to tell you everything. Aku rasa kita dah sembang dengan dia tadi. Kita nak macam privacy sikit untuk sembang. And dia pun macam boleh dipercayai lah Sebastian ni. Jadi kita...
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
Alright. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Okay, nampak gayanya dekat situ Sebastian ni dia ringan tangan untuk membantu each other. Tapi insyaAllah lah, kalau ada benda-benda yang kita patut minta tolong dia, kita akan minta tolong. Let's go, kita berambus dari tempat ni. Ini dah tempat macam apa ni. Nak belajar spell-spell okey lah kat sini. Oh, ini kalau nak buka ni mesti kena menyanyi ni. Nyanyi son mata kaji. Apa pula ini dok, kita tak keluar lagi, dah keluar. Oh, ini Ominous.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Apa kata kita bagi tahu je siapa?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Saya nak mau marah bukan orang tak bayar. Saya nak mau marah Benda berbincang kan.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Aku kau ni Kang. Ai, marah pula aku ni. Nasib baik. Hilang. Nasib baik dia hilang. Kalau tak lagi sekali aku buat tu, geng. Panas pula aku dia buatnya. Engkau diam. Disebabkan dia berpasal, kau pun kena sekejap lagi. Mambang betul. Betul, sekarang ni kita nak pergi mana ni? Jap, bagi aku buka map jap. So, kita pergi jumpa Professor Weasley kat sini Professor Weasley. Alright, kita akan pergi dekat sini. Sebelum tu aku tengok fast travel dekat mana dulu, guys. Fast travel dia dekat area atas. Atas ke bawah? Oh, aku rasa yang ni je yang ada. Kita ambil yang ni. Salah lah, belakang. Betul belakang. Nasib baik. Nasib baik sempat menangkapnya, geng. Geng, Gucci geng. Wah, ini tempat apa ni weh?
Revelio.
Aku dengar dah bunyi tu ting. Kalau ada bunyi ting tu, maknanya mesti ada sesuatu him. Sesuatu him. Engkau ni siapa? Wih, lawas sih tempat dia. Aku masih lagi tak nampak mana benda tu. Lah, dah tak ada bunyi dah. Elok-elok ada. Hantu. Aku dengar tu. Revelio. Nampak tu apa yang kita dapat. Korang baca lah kalau korang nak baca. Sini
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Deke? Who's Deke? Who's Deke, bro? Huh?
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Wah, ini huruf apa ni? Tadi Z, ini huruf. Oh, ini cacing aku ingat ni. Huruf cacing. Apalah, kita buatlah spell ni. Ini spell baru ni. Apa yang boleh buat dengan spell ni? Avenos. Apa baca dia?
Splendid. Now,
Evanesco.
cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Evanesco. Avenos pula dah. So kita tukar kepada spell apa tadi Avenos ke mana Avenos ni Avenos. Evanesco ni Evanesco. Aku rasa tukar dengan ni. Alright, settle. Let's go, kita try pakai spell ni yang baru ni.
Excellent work.
Holy
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Mantap. Mantap spell ni.
Merlin's name is that elf?
Dia boleh menghilangkan sesuatu sebegitu saja. Kalau aku hilangkan profesor tu, apa cerita?
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Baiklah Profesor, kalau macam tu saya berambus pada sini. Berambus. Sebab kita usahlah apa ada kat sini. Okay. Jap. Bagi aku Revelio dulu untuk cari apa-apa yang ada tersurut-surut dekat sini kan. Kau kan.
Keep it down. Some of us are trying to rest.
Wah, aku suka dia game ni, dia punya detail-detail tu memang gempak. Kau tengok gambar ni siap bergerak-gerak lagi. Dia punya detail apa. Wih, haram jadah cik sebelah ni cik. Oh, kita boleh guna Evanesco. Dia tak sebut pula biasa dia sebut. Kalau macam tu tak apa, kita jalan lagi. Aku rasa Revelio pun tak ada apa-apa dekat. Aku dah nampak dah Revelio apa dekat sini. Ada barang kat atas tu. Ni tempat apa ni? Aku rasa ni boleh panjat ni. Serius lah tak boleh panjat. Come on. Ya, mesti boleh punya lah. Kalau di tempat wow, nasib baik kita punya gear tu tak full kan. Kalau full tu confirm tak boleh ambil. Tapi dah nak full ni aku rasa ni. Ni apa ni? Ini dia punya kopi entah tahun bila punya tertinggal dekat sini. Boleh pula kita bedal lah. Kalau sakit perut, siapa yang sakit?
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Karakter ni lah yang sakit kan. Kenapa? Kenapa? Dia dah tua ke? Dah lama sangat hidup dalam ni. Kau boleh bercakap ke? Gambar? Oh sorry. Aku terrosakkan gambar dia lah guys. Wah, dia potong pokok je. Okay. Banyak kursi-kursi yang menutup jalan dekat sini. Aku tak tahu siapa yang buat sebenarnya. Ni apa ni? Lepas tu apa lagi ada kat sini Apa lagi? Aku masih lagi mencari-cari apa yang ada kat sini. Ni apa ni? Woi. Wah, dia mengasah. Woi, cantiknya tanglong-tanglong ni yong. Dah macam obor-obor. Obor-obor apa tu? Yang berlampu-lampu tu bila dekat dalam air tu. Hai, cantik pak.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Ini apa aku boleh buat dengan dia? Aku rasa kita tak boleh buat apa-apa dengan dia.
What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Ni kita boleh buat apa dengan dia ni?
Perhaps summon your wits and find out.
Apakah?
Revelio.
Sebelah ni ada bilik lah, tapi aku tak tahu macam mana nak masuk. Kalau aku tarik benda tu masuk dalam balik, adakah kita boleh panjat ikut sini? Aku try serius lah, tak boleh. Tadi boleh je, ini tak boleh pula. Bersantai. Tengok dia. Bersantai. Aku tak tahu kenapa dia tak boleh, tapi aku keluar balik. Aku tak nampak jalan-jalan. Wah, ni macam ada jalan. Tak ada jalan juga. Apa sebenarnya aku nak buat ni? Okay, aku try masuk dalam balik. Salah. Aku nak tarik yang tu ke sini. Betul, yang ni boleh tarik kan? Come on. Tu tadi macam boleh tadi. Tak, aku try tarik lagi. Lebih rapat Masih tak boleh guys. Masih tak boleh. Aku geram betul lah. Kenapa dia tak boleh Alamak. Sial betul lah. Dah boleh ambil full pula kan. Aku mulalah nak marah ni bos. Aku lupa lah nak pergi. Jap, mana? Dapat emas lagi. Alamak. Emas tu macam pernah ada sebelum ni. Tapi tak apalah. Lupakan lah. Kita lupakan pasal tu.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Okay, aku rasa memang kita nak pergi dekat sini. Dia macam lain sikit tempat ni. Wah, nampak tu lilin tu. Dia terapung tau lilin tu. Terbang. Ini ke si Profesor Weasley cari tu? Mungkinkah?
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Bapok guys, berantang bilik Bapok, you have unlocked this description use this. Okay, let's go, kita try ni. Wow, nice.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Conjuring spell guys. Aku ingat conjuring ni adalah, aku dalam kepala otak aku conjuring ni sebuah cerita. Movie The Conjuring tu seram guys. Aku tengok spell dia pun dah macam seram.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay, sekarang ni kita dah belajar 1-2 spell dekat sini. Apa ni untuk part episod ni. Jadi kali ni yang last ni conjuring nama dia. So mana conjuring ni conjuring. Jadi let's go, kita tukar ke fire tu. So apa dia boleh buat dengan conjuring ni? Wah, dia boleh mengalih-alihkan barang guys. Menarik. Apa kata kita try conjuring. Apa yang Profesor Weasley minta tadi? Oh, conjuring potting table dengan conjuring potion station. Alright. Yeah. So manakah benda itu? Ini. Wow. Small electric potion station. Apa kata aku try yang ini? Oh, nice. Kita boleh alih guys. Kita boleh letak kita boleh control dia R1 L1. Wah, mantap. Okay, faham. So control dia macam ni. And then kalau aku kiri kanan, wah, ini design power ni guys. Design baru pula ni, design lain ni Apa kata kita ambil yang ni? Apa kata kan? Oh, boleh change colour. Alamak, sekejap ada orang ketuk pintu pula. Okay, kita sambung semula. Sekarang ni kita boleh tukar colour kan? Apa kata aku ambil colour biru lah. Biru ke merah Oh, ini yang tak boleh ni. Okay lah, aku ambil biru lah. Done, settle. So, apa lagi dia minta Potion table dengan potting table. Okay, jap. Yang ni kita nak letak mana pun aku tak tahu ni. Tapi apa kata kita try letak belah sini. Hopefully boleh. Memang boleh guys. Aku tukar brand. Ni brand apa Ni brand Brembo aku ingat ni. Jap. Yang ni aku tak nak. Yang ni pun aku tak nak. Kalau aku tukar colour, apa warna yang cantik, warna yang menarik kan? Tak. Try tukar lagi sekali. Oh, yang ni kot, yang ni okey kot. Jap. Alamak, aku nak
use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Ada lagi satu Ni satu lagi apa ni? Ni dah ada kan? Sama je, so tak perlulah. Settle.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
So apa kita nak tanya dia? Kita tanya dia sikit. I'd like to know more about Deke. Okay, pasal Deke, can I use transfiguration magic anywhere? Aku tak rasa boleh guna kat mana-mana kot.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Okay, betul lah. Okay,
can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Okay, thank you, Professor Wiz.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Okay, dia boleh ajar kita lebih lagi apa yang kita boleh buat. Jadi aku rasa kita teruskan bertanya-tanya Professor Weasley ni. Let's go.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Alamak, dia memerlukan apa pula tu? Oh, tak perlulah aku. Kita dah ada dah kot. Let's go, kita sembang.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Wah, boleh try dekat on the floor and dekat wall juga
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Ada cermin tu. Ada cermin, guys. And new one. Okay, aku rasa yang ni kita letak tengah. Tu boleh pula. Letak je lah. Lepas tu lagi benda ni. Ni apa ni? Lampu. Lampu menarik. Okay, yang ni apa? Aku rasa yang ni lah. Kita tukar warna dia. Letak lagi satu. So ni apa ni? Tika. Oh, ada tika, ada kapek. Kapek ke tika kau? So apa lagi dia minta? Meja. Aku rasa kita letak sini kot. Sebab ada banyak gambar-gambar kat sini. So nice lah nak letak. Tolong letak center center. Yes. So one more. Haha. Weh, gempas je. Okay, Professor Weasley, done.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Wah, ada lagi spell baru doh. Okay, let's go. Ini spray ni lagi mudah untuk kita tukarkan warna dia dengan style dia. Bagus. So tak payah kita buang balik and tukar balik apa semua.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell.
Boleh change size. Wow, this one so big. Biru lah. Woi. On the floor. On the floor or balcony? Ini balcony ni. Sekejap aku try kita try buat. Tempat bilik kelas aku ni dah macam istana kan aku buat nanti. Apa kata kita ambil yang tak payah ada lansir lah. Aku ambil yang ni.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambience, don't you think? Deke,
Yeah.
would you mind?
Of course, Professor
think
Weasley.
so.
Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic.
Ui, banyak siap kita boleh ubah.
Thinks you'll enjoy it.
Holy boy.
Deke when you're ready.
Kalau kita apply all, aku tak nak all lah. Aku ambil yang ni lah. So lagi, apa lagi kita boleh ubah dia? No, bukan yang tu. Aku nak ubah yang ni. Wah, ada lansir siap mak kau hijau. Ambil kau. Apa aku nak tukar ni? Kita ambil ada lansir lah guys. Aku akan ambil ada yang ada. Aku tertembak dia. Bergoncang-goncang dia. So atas ni pun boleh, kita boleh tukar juga. What the hell bro? What the hell? Dah macam mata air dah bunyi dia. What the hell? What the fish? Oh damn. So nice lah game ni. Game ni memang terbaik lah guys. Yang ni memang aku nak tukar sangat. Memang gempak lah game ni. Serius dia punya detail-detail game ni memang power lah. Aku dah kata dah. Wih, flow pun boleh. Wih, lawan jiring. Speak to Dick. Where are you, Dick? Hi, Dick.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool moonlight Michelle sounds perfect. I like something natural and focus best and room. Kita try ambil yang aku ambil yang ni lah.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Alright guys, so setelah selesainya kita decorate bilik ni, and inilah hasilnya. Aku tak tahu korang nampak ke tak nampak, tapi itulah, inilah hasilnya. So thank you so much pada korang yang hadir dalam part ni guys. Aku harap korang enjoy dengan video ni, dan jangan lupa tekan like and share video aku. Kalau korang baru dalam channel aku, jangan lupa subscribe guys. Support MrZorro. Jadi so aku akan post next part dalam masa yang terdekat and hari yang sama, insya-Allah. Aku akan make sure hari yang sama lah aku post. Cuma time tu lah, masa tu aku tak tahu nak post bila. Tapi kalau korang dah ready untuk tengok next part, apa kata korang tinggalkan komen korang dekat bawah. And jangan lupa tekan like, supaya korang tinggalkan komen dekat bawah tu. And korang boleh komen lah, korang dah get ready untuk next part. So aku tahulah. So aku akan post terus untuk next part. Tapi aku tengok jugalah berapa ramai yang komen. Kalau kena dengan hati aku post terus lah. Tapi kalau tak berapa ramai yang dah get ready untuk tengok next part, aku akan post dalam masa yang aku akan post masa yang sesuai lah. So macam tu lah cerita dia kan. Aku harap korang faham. And kita akan jumpa next part, InsyaAllah. Thank you so much korang yang hadir tu. See you guys next video. Bye bye. See ya.